everything that I've done for him. And so just to have that championship just meant so much because I knew that I was just doing it. He's just so positive, and he hasn't let anything that the doctors say as far as his limitations like stop him or set him back. He's always working towards improving in whatever way he can, and he just has a positive attitude every single day. And so I try to take that and try to represent him as best as I can here.
What was it like when you talked to him after the meet?
I actually didn't get to talk to him until the next day when we were on the bus. My mom called him afterwards, but he was crying, and I actually sent my medal home with her, so he got my medal the next day.
So you gave the medal to him?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what did he tell you when you talked?
He said before the race he told me he was going to be proud regardless of what happened, and then afterwards when I called him he was just crying and just saying how proud he was. And I think he's probably watched the race probably 15 to 20 times at this point. He shows everyone that comes over to the house. The first thing he's telling them is, oh, my daughter's an SEC champion, and my dad stopped. But he's really proud and really excited.
That's awesome. So is he, what I forgot what I was going to say, sorry. Did you go into the race knowing you had a chance to win?
Yeah, we had talked about it earlier in the season. After I ran my first 3K, we kind of set the sights on winning the 5K at SECs, and at that point, I hadn't run a 5K in indoor track since my freshman year. So I was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, you think I can win the 5K? I don't see that happening, but okay. And then as time went on, I kind of realized that, hey, like I have a shot at this, and so it was something I really wanted to go for.
So what sets you apart as, so many people are not D1 athletes and you overcome, obviously just being a D1 athlete, but then just a terrible event. What sets you apart in being able to overcome something like that to continue to race?
I think that it's all about mindset. I think you have to just have that constant drive and that dedication and that work ethic, and just know that you're going to give it your all every single day, and it might not go your way, but keep trying and keep trying to improve. Eventually something good's going to happen.
What does it say about, I guess, the growth of Mizzou's distance group that now you have someone like Carissa who's doing what she's doing, but also someone like you winning SEC titles?
And we have Jamie as well, so it's just, I think it's just going to show how strong we can be and how much we can grow just helping each other out and being a supportive team. And just, I think the atmosphere is really good right now, and it's a lot better than when I came in. It's a lot more collaborative and working together as far as trying to compete for spots. It's just a lot better of a team environment.
Megan, can I real quick, did you feel like that you were going to get to this point? I mean, before the accident, you were a good high school runner and had a good career at Eureka, but did you feel like the car accident just delayed and just changed the timeline on your success and these fast times you're running, or did the car accident and the rehab and the walking and the jogging and your dad's still struggles, did that do something or change something in you that helped you get to where you're, an SEC champion and, one of the top 25 performers in the country right now?
Yeah, I think that I've always had a really strong work ethic, and I've always had a lot of drive, but I don't think that I would be where I'm at right now if it hadn't been for the accident. I think that my whole outlook on running, life, and everything has changed, and I think that that's really what has been responsible for the huge improvement in my success.
So is it safe to say it's a lot sweeter and more appreciated than if it would have come without the accident?
Yeah, I just think it just means so much more. And just in the back of my mind, I always know that I'm out there for my dad. And just having that, if you're at a point in a race where you're really tired and you feel like giving up, that's immediately what I go to. That's my thought process. And then it's like you just somehow find it within yourself to make it happen.
And medical school still the plan, or with all the success, are you thinking, hey, maybe I'll try to apply for medical redshirt and have another year of eligibility?
med school is still the plan, so we'll see. Hopefully I
Okay.
get in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, you too. You guys are good.